Nomadic Fanatic gets his priorities in order. Instead of getting his RV legal, he bought a big dumb hat. Now, contrary to what he leads you to believe on his videos, Tater said, this is right, his own words, that the Bigfoot was the worst purchase decision in his adult life. It caused him untold amounts of stress and anger. So when you see him smiling and singing the praises of his Bigfoot in his videos, just know this. It's all total bullshit. So as I've stated several times, instead of getting the important time-sensitive things taken care of, this buffoon, he screws around with all kinds of other things. To dump $8,000 of solar into something you refer to as the worst purchase decision that isn't even legal is something only a moron would do. Buy a big dumb hat and talk about buying patches and more dumb shit for it. That's stupid. That stupid hat takes priority over important shit. Every single stupid, stressful, rage-induced situation that Nomadic Numbskull gets into is no one's fault but his own. He makes poor decision, then he runs to his Patreon and cries about it. Pity me because I'm a moron. Now poor Tater is once again battling not just the rain, but the high winds as well.
Been battling the high winds and the rain for several days, trying to make videos about the progress, and it just has not worked. So I'm starting over, but it's time for a new video because we're...
Oh my God, that big dumb hat. Many people have actually told me, yes, it has been raining, but Tater over-exaggerates. I also had a guy, he said that he lives in that little town there where Tater had his house. He said, yeah, he over-exaggerated all that rainfall too. Because remember, Tater, it always rains. Yeah, well, dude, what is it a big deal anyway? You came from fucking Washington State, the great Northwest. What does it do up there constantly? Rain. Now, Tater claimed that the wind took the motorcycle cover off and blew it 3 washes away. Yeah, and it also blew his grill off the table. Woo-hoo. But miraculously, his giant projector screen, yeah, that's still standing. Funny how everything blew away except the giant sail that was fucking there at camp. The next thing you need to do is when you go on Facebook, keep your eye out on Tater's Facebook Marketplace.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
Because there will be a generator on there for sale real soon.
Generator issue, guys. You guys saw my post on Instagram. I fixed it. It's running. This will actually be my third Honda EU2200i inverter generator, powering the RV completely. Ooh. And that's as loud as it gets. I'm literally standing.
Oh, yeah, literally. Whoa, yeah. Third one he buys or gets one for free and then sells them. He always needs one later. Well, I guess that just creates more drama to gain some sympathy, when in fact, it's just nothing but pure stupidity. Since we talked about his new little generator, let's talk about the Onin generator, shall we? Do we remember the huge Onin rant that our red-faced, repugnant RVer did about the worst company ever? Remember he said every one he's ever had was junk. Remember he was going to rip it out? Well, guess what?
I'm thinking about buying an aftermarket eBay $44 control board for this brand new Onin. I know, I just love to torture myself, right?
Oh my God, that big dumb hat. Oh, again, don't worry about getting the thing legal. Dump money into the worst purchase you've ever made and buy a big dumb hat. Oh, but that's not all. Tater has more drama and Tater tales of woe. His debit card was shut off due to, expected fraudulent activity. Yeah, it could have been. So we shut it off. Tater, oh Tater, he is not happy.
Terminated it without warning, didn't ask me to approve my own purchase, which was my purchase. It was not fraud. Terminated my card, issued me a temporary digital card in my Apple Pay phone.
Yeah, his little Apple Pay. But now, if something did happen and they didn't cancel it, he would be livid, and he would be on here screaming and ranting and raving just like he did about the owning generators, and he'd have definitely either called them or sent them a very, very informative email about how they should run their business, or maybe even do his other favorite thing, threaten to sue. I'm still waiting for my papers, by the way. But anyway, now they said that Tater can use his phone and use the Apple Pay. Now, our little Mr. fucking Gadget Man, he cries in that about not being able to use his technology in Quartzsite. Who in Quartzsite's going to take Apple Pay? Well, you're Gadget Man. Figure it the fuck out. But wait, there's still more Tater tales of woe. As we all remember, Tater drove all the way to Texas. He got his RV inspected. He failed, though he tried. He failed at getting it registered and licensed. He drove it illegally back to Quartzsite. Now he finds his Texas inspection was only good for 30 days. You see, the inspection on a newly acquired vehicle is only good for 30 days if you fail to register it.
Then I found out from a Patreon that my 1-year vehicle inspection that I got done on the Bigfoot in person there in Livingston is actually only good for 30 days on a new vehicle being registered. And I know a lot of people watching this actually did not know that, even people from Texas.
Oh, so you enlightened us. Oh, yes. So, I will say it yet again. Instead of drinking and scamming people at the spot, instead of buying a big dumb hat, instead of repairing a roof and ripping out a skylight and covering it over and fixing a slide and installing solar on an RV that is not really legally yours, you should have gotten that paperwork fixed first fucking thing. ASAP, you little turd. Come on, man. It's all your own fault. But no, not our little nomadic know-it-all. He would rather do it all his way. He would rather create stress and drama so he can cry to his crazy cat ladies on Patreon. And you know that's exactly what he does.
What was that thing you say?
That's the way I see it.
That's it. That's the way he sees it. Not me. I can't say that, but he can say that.
What we do here is go back.